David Bay here for MuscularDevelopment.com. I am in Pittsburgh for the 2014 Teen Collegiate and Masters National Championships, hanging out here with your now three-time Teen National Champion and Collegiate National Champion, obviously making history as you did last year with a repeat, with a three-peat this year, but also the only competitor to ever win not only a teen and a collegiate championship, but also in the same year. A lot going on for you here, Cody. You got pushed a little bit in the collegiate division, and in the teen division, as you're used to, you kind of walked out. It was lights out, game over right away. Talk to us about that a little, because that's not something that you're necessarily used to, being pushed as hard as you were today in that collegiate class.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good class, and I, coming in, had some speculations that was going to be a tough class, and even the teens, nothing to take away from anybody. Everybody looked really good. I think, in my honest opinion, this has been the best teen and collegiate, just overall the amount of competitors, the quality of the competitors. Everybody really brought it, so I'm happy to be standing here now. But, everyone else, worked their butt off too. So, you got to give all them props. But yeah, I was pushed, to my limit. It was a really close decision in the heavyweights in the collegiate. But after prejudging, I kind of knew, based on from people that I had talked to and stuff, whoever got down to the heavyweights was probably going to win the overall in the collegiate. So once that I won the collegiate heavyweights, I kind of was hoping that it was going to go that way. And I'm just I can't be thankful enough, and God has blessed me, and I'm very, very happy.
Now, obviously, you wrapped up your teen career here, as big as any teenager could. You'll obviously be eligible to come back here to Pittsburgh as a collegiate for a few years to come. But there's also you're getting to a point where you're developed enough to where might be thinking about just the national NPC scene. Have you kind of laid out a game plan? I mean, at 19 years old, you're still incredibly young, and obviously just in life, but especially in the world of bodybuilding. What are you thinking about your future plans? I mean, obviously, you want to have some time to enjoy this win, but that's going to be the big question from everybody is what's next for you.
Well, obviously enjoy this win, but looking into the future, I'm I think nationals 2015 or 2016, we'll kind of see where we're at. I'll talk to my team, see how my body responds over the next year. I came in about 215, probably could have, I could put on another 10 to 15, maybe 20 pounds and come in at the top of the heavies, bring a little bit crisper condition and just, overall bigger package. I wouldn't ever want to step on a national stage, a pro qualifier, if I'm not at the very top of the class, obviously, because you're going to get outweighed and everything like that. So, just take my time, and probably USAs or nationals in the next, 16 months, I would say. I don't think I'm going to be doing another show for the next 12 months at least. Take a little bit longer off season. But obviously, I just want to give a huge shout out to Evogen Nutrition. Just using their products this year, they've came out with the new Lipozide fat burner and the Cartagene, which has been just. I started it about 8 weeks out, and I was dying, and it really helped, and got me through the end of the prep and everything like that, and pushing as much carbs as I was, the Glycoject really helped as well. So I just want to give a huge shout out to my trainer Jonathan Irizarry as well. I've been on his butt for the last 48 hours, texting him probably about 25,000 text messages, it seems like, and probably just as many pictures. And I want to thank my girlfriend, Samantha, sitting over here, for, putting up with me these last 5 months, and especially the last week. I don't think she slept more than an hour last night, prepping all my meals and taking pictures. So, we're enjoying the win and the wins. And
wins, yes, multiple wins.
And it's a bittersweet moment just because, this is the end of my teen career, but it's also a new chapter. I hope everyone continues to follow, and know that I'm just going to keep on coming back bigger and better, and doing everything I can to be the best bodybuilder that I can. That's since day one, that's been my goal, and obviously bigger and better. Hopefully next year, 2016 or 2015, whenever it is. I'll keep everyone posted.
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit weird to talk about it because obviously the expectations for you going into any national level show are going to be really high. People are going to be saying, okay, you did great at teens, you did great at collegiates. Let's see what happens in the open. But even if you take 2 years off right now and you decide to jump into the open, it's almost unheard of for a 21-year-old to be at the USA's and nationals. I mean, once in a while you'll see it at like a real low weight class. But a 21-year-old heavyweight at a national level is, again, it's unheard of, and especially for somebody to show up and place really well. So don't rush yourself. Yeah. You've got plenty of time. Obviously, you've got a lot of really good people in your corner that are going to, help point you in the right directions. You seem like you got a level head on your shoulder, so I think you could probably figure it out on your own. But you've got all the time in the world, so even if it's 2 years off, I don't think anybody wants to see you wait 3 years, but even that being the case, it's like I said, it's we look at it and it's like, hey, you're only 22 years old, so you got a lot of time to grow. Obviously, if you're in the 215, 214, or whatever you were this weekend, you definitely have some room to grow into the heavyweights, but the way you have been growing probably won't take too long to max out the heavyweights. So I know I speak for myself and everybody at musculardevelopment.com when I say congratulations, and we look forward to seeing what the future brings for you. So, any other shout outs, anything you want to say? Man, this is it for your teen career, man,
Well, of course, I can't ever thank the fans enough and the people that support me and follow me. My family, my girlfriend, my sponsors, Evogen Nutrition, Hani Rambod being behind me, Jonathan Irizarry, Muscular Development, for being behind me this last year. I really do appreciate that. Lockout Supplements, they've been behind me since, like 4 years, so huge shout out to Greg and everybody over there. And just everyone that's, helped me, believed in me, and given me the opportunities, to do what I love and to be the best at what I have, to try to be the best at what I do, and finish off my teen career. And, just thank everyone. And it's kind of a sad moment to finish off teenage bodybuilding, but, I'm going to pass the ranks off to somebody else next year. And, I wish everybody out there the best of luck and to continue to follow me and, hit me up, and I'm just gonna keep on growing and keep on doing what I do. So,
all right, man. We'll tell you what. We are gonna wrap this up. Let Cody get back to hanging out, enjoying your win. As you said, a little bit of a bittersweet moment. And obviously, for me, it's been really cool watching you compete as a teenager. A little bit humbling, obviously, as all the guys are talking about online. Well, this is a teenager. It's like Jesus, it's cool to be a part of. Guys, we're wrapping up what is the most decorated teenage bodybuilding career in the history of the NPC. So, again, for myself and everybody at MD, congratulations on a fantastic teenage career. A big win in your first collegiate competition, and, whatever's next for you, man. So we're going to wrap it up. This is David Bay with your 3-time NPC Teen National Champion and your new Collegiate National Champion, Cody Montgomery, for MuscularDevelopment.com.